Build it, Lord. Hey, you guys, how you guys feeling today? This is LaDon. I'm in the house, and I'm hoping you guys enjoying your day. My day's been pretty good. Been slow, whatever. California, it's been raining. It is what it is. It's gonna rain. But as long as my rent is getting paid, that's what matters the most, you know? If you like my video, share. You want to go ahead and comment, go ahead and comment. And what else? Subscribe to my show. You know, it's up to you what you want to do. And like, if you know, just ever what you want to do and how you want to do it. You know? But I'm telling you guys right now is that it's a good day. And I hope you guys had a good day too. But the drink that I like now is cut water. It's just cut water is the shit. Okay, I'm just gonna be real. If you never had cut water before, it is good. I hands down, that is my drink. You know, I know vodka, I know cranberry, but the cut water inside the can for 4 cans for $15, it's worth it. And it's 12.5. You know, hey, it is what it is. I like to drink. The drink is good. It is delicious. It's like drinking a margarita at the bar. You know, or at a fancy restaurant. You be like, they pour the margarita and they give it out margarita can, you just sit and that's a good margarita. I don't know how they did it, but they put the cut water, they put the margarita in the can and they call it cut water. Hands down, they're the best. If you never had them, they're in your local stores, but I love them. I just do. I don't know what's going on. I just do, y'all. I'm doing. This is what I represent. Not me trying to advertise or nothing like that, but what I'm saying is it's just a good drink. You know, it's just a good drink. I can't complain. But anyways, what I want to talk about today is I think it's going to be a real good one. And today I want to talk about hip hop. Old school hip hop. That's the drink, y'all. But anyways, old school hip hop. My days, the 90s, the 2000s, and not the 80s, but the 90s and 2000s. That's what I grew up in. I grew up in them stages of my life that we loved hip hop. Hip hop was the shit, you know. It started off, I don't know where it started off, but I know it started off with Rappers Delight in them, and they the first ones. They didn't even get their royalties. I couldn't believe they didn't get their royalties. But hey, they were young, they were dumb, and they didn't know. They just wanted to put their name on the face, and they didn't know about the company. So if you guys are out there, hey, make sure that when you do sign a record deal, make sure you're getting some percentage. You know, don't let people get you. Okay? I'm just being real. Get them royalties. But during that time, I remember the Fat Boys. The Fat Boys, you guys are, I don't know if they were the big Fat Boys. They were fat, okay? They were the Fat Boys. The Fat Boys are back. And they'll never be back. The Fat Boys were the shit, okay? You know, they came up. I know Dougie Fresh came up with the creation of beatboxing, or was it the Fat Boys? I don't know who came up to beatboxing, but the Fat Boys were the shit. We used to beatbox all day long, you know. I mean, we used to hip hop, the Fat Boy. I remember that, and we just. It was just like, it's like somebody creating a beat for you and you rapping over it. Beatboxing was in. My mom and dad didn't like it. They were like, why you guys are beatboxing? We was like, this is the shit, you know? But back then, I didn't really cuss like that. But in my mind, I was like, this is the shit, mama. You don't even know. But during this time, they created hip-hop. Hip-hop was the shit. You know, it was Rap City. It was Dr. Dre and Ed Lover. It was the most prime thing. You had the greatest people you can dream of. You had Tupac, Baby Brenda's got baby. That was the boy. Where Brenda had a baby. That's how Tupac, Brenda had a baby. I mean, Tupac was number one in my book, okay? And he came out with so many songs. Tupac was the shit back in the day. But what I'm saying, we had good music. We had the music that when somebody rapped, you knew, you step back and be like, I just can't do that. What I can't do what LL Cool J's doing. Back then you didn't know, you knew in your heart of mind, like, I can't rap. I remember I try to write raps. You ever try to write a rap? You be out this the rap. I walked to the store. I went to the store to get me something good to eat. And when it was good to eat, I came to the store. Then I went to the store. You be like, you mess up. You be like, man, after you write a rap, you be like, nah, this ain't gonna get it. Let me go ahead and work at McDonald's and Walmart. I just think I can't be a rapper. Back in the days, they had Nas. They had Jay-Z. They had Digital Underground. L Cool J. I Need Love. I Need Love. That was the song. That's the best song I like by LL Cool J. I didn't like Mama Gonna Knock Me Out. Mama Said No. I didn't like that one. I didn't really too much. There was a few songs about LL Cool J I like, but I never went and bought his tape or a CD. I just didn't do it, during that time. But we had so many people. We had Gang Starr. He died a long time ago. And allegedly, I know he died. Gang Starr died a long time ago. And he was good, but I didn't buy his album. I just didn't buy him, but people loved him. People like Gang Starr. But during this time, we played so many music, It was the time of everything. You had Another Bad Creation. You had what's it called? Bobby Brown. MC Hammer. Come on, Hammer. Go, Hammer. Come on, Hammer. Go, Hammer. Hammer. You put me in the mix. Whoa. Man, Hammer was the shit. Back in my days. You couldn't say nothing about Hammer. We had X-Clan. Back then, they had Method Man, Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang with the Killer Beast. I don't know what they're saying, but that song was a killer. Okay, when Wu-Tang came up, Cream got the dollar bill, yo. I didn't understand the East Coast back then. I was West Coast, so I didn't really understand, but back then, I bet they was the shit. We had Death Row, we had Snoop Dogg, we had the Dogg Pound, we had some Above the Law, Mac 10. We had so many people that were great in rapping. Back in the days, let me explain something to you guys. In my day, we you had to have the beat and the rhyme. We used to call it hard. I mean, it had to be the shit. The beat, you had to be to the beat like, yeah, and the rhyme, yeah, If none of that matched, we didn't buy it. We was like, the beat is hard, but the rhyme suck. It's not all that. The rhyme is hard, but the beat is suck. We didn't want that. You had to take your time and really put a record together. We didn't play that, in them times. And in them times, too, we had the warehouse where you used to go get your CD or your tape. We had tapes. And we used to go up there. If you didn't like the tape and it was whack, what would you do? Let's take it back and say, hey, I don't like this tape, and give it back to them, and they'll rewrap it and let you pick out another tape. You get to pick out 3 tapes before the third tape, they'd be like, okay, that's it. You can pick 2 tapes, the third tape, you got to keep it. And I remember they must wrapped it up in a way to put it back on the shelf, like it is nothing. But having the tape, and them days, man, when people came out, we used to run. What's they coming out today? October 10th. Oh man, I gotta go get that Mac 10. Oh shoot, Boys the Man out. Oh, I gotta get this. There was the time. Like you be at work, like, man, I gotta get that new Tupac, and you had to go to the store to get it. We didn't have no streaming and all that. You had to go to the store. We had Target with CDs, but they had a little rock and roll mixed in, but they caught up later. But most of them, they were dealing with rock and roll, country, but the warehouse, they all had the hip hop. And me keeping y'all real, if your single, the one song that you had on the single was not good, we didn't buy your album. We didn't buy your album. If you, that single, that single that we had, if it was not good, we didn't buy it. The singles were 2 songs on the album. No, 2 songs on this single tape, on this one little tape. It was only like, back then it was like $2.99, and we used to bump them little singles. Them singles were the shit. You couldn't wait for that. That single hard, I'm getting the album. But if you didn't rock a single good, we didn't buy your album. We were hard critics in the 90s and the 2000s. We were just hard critics. And 2, we had to look at, do we want rap or R&B? Okay? R&B played the picture and stuff like that. And we had to figure out which one you want, because back then there was some R&B, Boyz II Men, Silk, Shy, Keith Sweat, New Edition. So they were in competition. They had a big old platform that they were like, okay, we over here in the R&B, but they had rap. So you had to be great to be like, But tapes back then were $10.99, $11.99. But you could get a tape for $9.99. Not no $5.99. You could get you a whole album for $9.99, $11.59 back then. And we used to buy the albums, albums, tapes, and CDs. We used to love them. It's just what it is. So just to read the album cover, and read it and all that. It was crazy just to see the pictures and stuff, But hip hop was amazing back there. It was the genre of excellence. It was, if you was not good, we didn't buy you. You sucked. Okay? And I remember, and they had bass tapes too. They had the underground. The underground were artists that nobody heard of. You know, you can go to the warehouse and be like, who is Drew Down? You know, that's how I found out Drew Down, because he was an underground artist. There was underground artists that was on in the warehouse where you buy the tapes. They were not the latest, but you can listen to them. And the underground people were hard, okay? There you be like, damn. But they were not the high status, but they still sold. But, you know, underground meant a lot back then. You know, underground was some really good albums then, you know? And underground was the Bay Area, people from the East Coast, from the South. And we had some artists that were amazing. Outkast was amazing with a Player Club. They really destroyed. Them albums were hard. Okay, Players Club at the bay and get the bone. My Afro sheen. That was it. We couldn't mess with that. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Man, that was the album. Man, they won. They were it. And we had Public Enemy. We had the Go Black Power, Public Enemy, X-Clan, and all that. We had powerful artists that really meant something, that brought really good music to the table. Did I go to a concert? I was too young to go to the concerts. I made concerts up in my room. You know, I had like, I'd be singing like Jodeci or Shy or Silk in my room and make my own concert, because mom and dad were not, you know, Mom, yeah, the concert tickets are $45. $45? No, man. Then we lived in a small town, so we had to drive down there, and I knew that Mama and my dad were not going to drop us off at a concert. They just, you know, they would have dropped us off at LA and then told us, hey, you guys got to walk back. You know, my mom and dad didn't play that. You know, we grew up at a time that you could pick either or. You could be dropped off or you could be picked up. There's not both. You can't get dropped off and picked up. You gotta do what you want. But when you get older, you find out, let's walk, keep all this energy, do what we need to do, and let them come pick up. Mom and dad they didn't play that. They didn't put, we wanted to go, we had to walk, okay? But back then, they had artists. We had R. Kelly that was jumping. We had all kind of the Brother Hinchlon, Ice Cube, and it were artists that were blow your mind and that made you look at yourself and say, these people are creative. They really took them a year to do their album, but when they did their album, it was worth it. It was worth it. But what I'm saying is, during this time, it was a good time. We were in the club, listening to Dynasty by Jay-Z, and I was young. I used to, the music was so good. You just dance all night. Just, yeah, woo, woo. But then, times change, but that's another story. But only artist that I would go to the concert to see right now, if he was alive, I wanted to see Tupac. I wish I'd seen Tupac, but he died before my time. He was 25 years old when he died, but it would have been cool to see Tupac, you know. There's a lot of artists that I really didn't see. I know they have something in Las Vegas for Lovers and Friends, and them tickets are $400. And you want me to stand from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 2 o'clock a.m.? It's not going to work for me. I'm getting old, and give me a chair. You know, can we bring chairs? You know, can I bring my own drink? Can we bring our own food? They might let you. I don't know, but I just saw the tickets for $400. I'm like, $400? Oh, hell no. I know they charge Usher. Usher Usher was like $400 to go see him. I'm like, do you know what I can do with $400? Man, I ain't gonna get me a lobster dinner. Okay? Go get me some clothes and pay a bill. Okay? All that $400. Man, these concert tickets, $100. You know what I can do with $100? Are you crazy? You can see with $100 for two people. Like Drake. Drake tickets were like $500. I'm like, no, it's not that serious. And the people that sit all the way up in front for 2,000-3,000, hey, you guys got money, more power to you. Even if I had their money, I wouldn't sit up there in front. I'm a fan, but not that much fan. Like I gotta see Drake right here. Hey Drake, I see you. No, put me way in the back by the trash can. As long as I'm in the stadium, I can rock like this. Look at the little screen. Yeah, there's Drake. I'm cool. But now, it's totally different, man. But what I want to say is this. The music back then was creative. It was thought of. It had so many artists back then had their own characters. Their characters was who they are. They knew if I had to go to this music industry, I had to be me. And the ones that you see now was always them, was Ice Cube, Jay-Z, 50 Cent is still the same. Busta Rhymes is still the same. So many artists that I can name. Nelly's still the same. Ja Rule's still the same. But you know, the music industry, not to blow you up to be famous and #1 in the world, to just dropping you down to, it's crazy how Boyz II Men was 15 weeks on #1 album, End of the Road. They were a big hit and they were super famous. And now they still sell tickets, but it's crazy how their time is gone and past. And I learned in this fame and everything that you can stay on top for a little while, but there's somebody who's going to take your place. But if you work hard enough, somebody might take your place, but you got to work hard. But that music back then had so much to think of. And today, music, I don't even like. I'm not a thrill of it. It don't make no sense to me. I can't name one rapper that I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll go see him. No. It's not a lot of people I want to see anymore. You know. I'm more old school, Shy, Silk, Genuine, not Genuine. I'd go see Genuine. That'd be cool. I want to see Jagged Edge. That's what I really want to see. I want to see Silk, you know. And I want to see Life. I think Life would be cool. I never saw Life, so that would be cool to see Life Jennings. But them days are gone, and they passed. But I just want to thank all the artists during that time that put their heart and soul in their music. Respect. You know? Now I listen to some music and they rap. I'll be like, that was it. You know? I'll be listening to their rap music. I'm like, they ain't even put no thought into it. You know? I don't really. You know, I tell you like this, you know, when your time is gone is when things change. Things move forward in life. And to this day, I still bump old school music. I still bump James Brown. I still bump Al Green. That was better music than mine. you know, you know. I didn't think so at the time when my mom and dad played music. I didn't think it was that good. At the time I was young, but when I got older and I was in a relationship and I was going through that time and I was playing cards, and I remember me and my ex were arguing and fighting during that time, and she didn't want to come see me, but she lived long distance, and I remember that song by Al Green. I'm so tired of being alone, you can help me, girl, you can do what you can. You know? Yeah, them songs, when you get older, you understand them. You understand your mom and dad's music. When you was young, you don't get it. When you get older, you get it all. But I'm older now, and I still can't get what this music is these days. But hey, and during that time, we wanted to be like artists. And I know why. I seen Christian Rock. She put that tattoo of her blue face on her face. And I know this. She said, I'm not a role model. I understand she's a Pisces. But the number one thing is that people follow you because you're young and you're famous. People want to do the same thing. She might not even want nobody to follow. That's what she likes. But there's going to be a lot of women going to be having other dudes, baby daddies on their face. I can see the baby daddy walking in. What's on your face? Oh, I got your face on my cheek. Huh? Really? Really? You got my face on your cheek? Are you stupid? That's what I think. I don't know if they will. I think some guys would be like, you're stupid, or some guys like saying they mind like, you stupid, you know? But hey, that's gonna really look ridiculous. But God said in the time it's gonna get worse, it ain't gonna get better. But anyways, what I want to say to you guys is, will rap get better again? Only time can tell. One day I'll be 80 years old, they'll be like, that's some good music. Yep, that is some good music right there. I like that music. But right now, we don't have it. We don't have it. But anyways, what I want to say to you guys, my time, I'm having a happy day today. But what I want to say to you guys, and you guys know, you guys want to know what I'm about to say. You guys know it's the ending, always what I'm going to say. I had a damn good time with you. It's crazy how I grew this far up, you know? And one day, everybody will know my name. And I'm cool being a little channel. And sometimes, because of you being a small channel and working out your craft and getting better and better and better and better, when all the millions of people come, you'll look back and say, man, I remember I had one view for 5 years. And now I have 50,000 to 1 million. But hey, what I learned about YouTube, hey, you have to believe and then you receive. God says faith without work is dead. So let me keep working at what I do. Good times and bad times. It is what it is. But today's been a good day, and I'm happy with you guys. Thank you guys for seeing me, being me, and understanding who I am as a person. The brilliant, one day, I will shine like the sun. Maybe I am a sun behind the cloud nobody can see. But one day this cloud will move and my sun will shine over the world. But anyways, I'm cool with the cloud being in front of me. But what I want to say to you guys is, what? What? You guys know what I'm going to say? Bye!